I would like you to talk a little bit about, financing, the way to pay orthodontic treatment. Is it covered by insurance most of the time, not always? What about adults? Things like that. And do people have to come up with big chunks of money right off the bat? What's the deal there? How does it work?
Orthodontic treatment has been afforded to adults a lot, but in the beginning, orthodontic treatment was only for youngsters, and they stopped at 18 years old, and if they went to college, it would go on to 23, and I guess recently they've increased that to 25, and they're covered if they're in college, taking 12 units. But now, if the company that they're with, they spend a little more money, they can also have orthodontic treatment for adults. So the question is, if the person is an adult, do you have adult coverage on your orthodontic plan? So it could be just children, and then it could be, The other is, there's so many companies that you're working for today, they have flex spending or medical reimbursement, one of those two, where you can put away money at a certain part of the year and plan ahead to do orthodontic care. So patients will come in, and just to get the figures and to make the plans for that coming year with their flex spending. Typically, that flex spending and medical reimbursements are done in November, and then they can dip into that tax-free for them in January for the following year. So that's part of the insurance part. The part that the patient has to pay, we have orthodontic payment plans. So we have in-office, no interest charges at all, and we divide the payments up into monthly payments. Since orthodontic treatment takes a while to do, we can make monthly payments over the time that the treatment is going on. So it's possible to move the payments over 20, even to 30 months, depending on the length of treatment that we foresee it would take to complete the patient. Then, so we make it quite easy to do. And the benefits of doing orthodontic treatment are another part that fits into the financial planning. The expense is certainly worth the treatment outcome. Personalities are changed in children who have grotesque teeth, and now you have someone that is very, very happy with themselves when they weren't before. Adults certainly have that same outcome when they have nicely aligned teeth, and they have no trouble in smiling. And
$1 million smile, huh? $1 million smile is worth $1 million, right?
It is, and there's nothing more persuasive than a smile.
Right.
And so, if you have a smile, you can really go confidently into the world and do a lot of things that you couldn't do. Well, if you didn't have a personally good smile that you felt good about.
Right. I mean, it looks like whether it is a 10-year-old child or a 40-year-old lady or boy or guy, I mean, if and when teeth are crooked, they're crooked. They're not going to straighten out themselves. It's just not going to happen. Alternative treatments for, let's just say, a 10-year or 12-year-old or 16-year-old, teenager, will be, veneers, crowns, bridges, grinding down teeth, pulling teeth, implants, and with no doubt more expensive than the original treatment. Never mind the hassle of operations down the road, and here's what I think. Never mind the fact of having looked not your best for years and years till you finally get around doing it because you became successful in business and finally could do it. frankly, in my humble opinion, sometimes you might not become successful, because the truth is, if you don't have that pleasant smile, you withhold. And when you withhold, I mean, from the love life to the professional life, it just couldn't possibly go as well as it would otherwise. Am I way off here?
That we see that all the time. That's what makes orthodontics so rewarding to me, is that we're working on that edge of the psyche of the patient, and we're doing everything to improve it. I mean, I'm an orthodontist, but I'm also a facial orthopedist, so not only do I align the teeth, but I want to make nice faces and nice profiles, because the teeth support the lips and the cheeks. And so if you do that properly, you get a double benefit of having a nice face, nice profile, along with nice teeth.
Right.
And that is really quite rewarding to the patient.
Definitely.
And to me. I just love doing that.
Yeah, I can see that. I know that. I know you for a while now, and that's wonderful. And as you mentioned, what this particular statement you made, financing is available, that it just simply can't be squeezed in. And even though sometimes the economy these days isn't all that great, but for mom and dad to know, they basically paved the way, they evened the thief for the guy, the kid, the girl, the boy, the son, in the future, it's probably worth any hassle they might have to go through to do so. Well, thanks a lot, telling us there is hope, there is future, and the finances can possibly be handled. And I guess people should pay attention to, and I'm sure you help them there, to checking whether their insurance might pay something
we're experts in insurance and all those things, and so we can guide the patients on what they have, and we'll check and make sure on all their eligibility, and we do all that, and financing should not be a problem for orthodontics.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Stepovich.